Hey guys, Darth Gloric here, back with part 14 of my Dark Souls Remastered playthrough. So last time, what the frick did we do last time? Right. So last time was a big boss killing episode. I dropped like 4 major bosses in one episode. Yeah, it was incredibly productive, and I set us up, and I realized I opened up the Kiln of the First Flame and realized that, wow, look at that, there's the final boss. And so the only thing left ahead of us at the time was the DLC. And that was all that was in front of us. Boy, do I have an update for you guys. Okay, dokie. So it was a very good episode. We were on top of the world. Absolutely killed it. We killed the Bed of Chaos and... what was the other one? Bed of Chaos and Gravelord Nito on the second try each. We almost had Gravelord Nito on the first try. It was just I barely didn't have enough Estus. And yeah, and so it was incredible. So off camera, I have been a busy boy. So I decided that... so here's the thing. Once you kill the final boss, the game automatically rolls over into New Game Plus. So once I realized that, it hit me how vitally important it was that I do any kind of like, if there's any kind of grinding I wanted to do, like for boss weapons or for weapons that I'm just searching for, then I had to do it before we fought Lord Gwyn. So once it occurred to me of like, you know, how close we were and how not much longer we have left, then I kind of like dropped the hammer and I started really knocking things out. So... okay, I'm trying to think even where to begin. Okay, so let's start with things I improved. So firstly, I got our spider shield to plus 14, as you can see. It's plus 14. The only thing I need now is a slab to get it to 15. But slabs are very rare, and I would be surprised if we actually found one before the playthrough is over. I also got all of our armor to plus 9, which again, I need slabs to get it to plus 10, which again, I would be very surprised if we actually got. As you can see, I'm wearing the Covetous Gold Serpent Ring, and I have plus 10 humanity right now. The reason why is because when you do that, if you look on the very far right side, you'll see my item discovery is 410, which I believe is the highest. I was doing that because I was looking for very specific things, and I was looking for weapons and things like that. So that's the reason all that stuff is happening, but I actually don't need that now. I actually need other things more. But we need to talk first. So I spent all of our boss souls. That was something else I did. I spent all of the boss souls I had, and I used them to build boss weapons. And so I used them to build boss weapons, and so that was a lot of grind, but I did. I also found every single weapon that we missed. There was like one great shield here, and then there was one thing there, kind of thing. Well, I actually found all of them. And so I got all of the rest of the weapons now, so the only things I have left to actually get are boss weapons, are the missing boss weapons, which I obviously would have to go into New Game Plus to do anything more, because I need the same boss souls to build new weapons, because most bosses have at least 2 weapons that they can build, most boss souls, and so I'm at the point where I've done everything I can in this playthrough. So I did all of that, which was great progress, but it's not the only thing that's happened. So achievement-wise, I've gotten several new achievements. So a couple things. Firstly, I figured out that a lot of weapons for the improvement achievements share the same. They have the same requirements. So in this case, for instance, divine weapons and occult weapons actually all require the same materials. So what you can do is you only really have to grind enough materials to get one of them fully upgraded. Once you do, after you've fully upgraded it, while you're still in the menu, after you've improved it enough to unlock it, just stay in that menu. The achievement will pop, then once it's done, then dashboard instead of leaving the menu, then load back in. When you do, it'll be right before you actually improve the weapon, and then you can use that same materials to upgrade the other weapon. So that is how I did that. And so I used it, and this one I just grinded. I did the raw one normally. I looked it up and learned that little kind of cheat to get the occult and divine upgrades, which went really well. Something else that I did is I figured out that there was, so at the Bell Gargoyles Tower, there is that guy that allows you to repent. Turns out, when I remembered he existed, I ran and actually did repent, and I actually got the Forest Covenant cat to show back up. And so then I talked to them, said yes this time, and I joined the Forest Covenant. And so I did get the achievement, obviously, for unlocking that. Yeah, there we go. And so now I got that one. So now the only ones I'm missing are ones that I just can't do because of like the build and stuff. Yeah, I think those ones are hidden right now. So like some things I was kind of like, the ship has sort of sailed. Like obviously I'm using technically I think a chaos weapon, but like I think like standard reinforcement and then and then chaos and fire reinforcements all use the same stuff. But I didn't know about that little thing when I was upgrading my sword the first time. So obviously I was just not in that position. But if I do go into New Game Plus, then I can do it then, so it's fine. And I some of these other ones are shared, but I don't remember which ones. But yeah, it is hidden right now. But I'm missing the Sun Bros Covenant, the Way of the Sun or whatever it is. I'm missing that one because you need 25 faith, and I don't have that. And then, and I didn't want to grind like freaking whatever that is, like 32 levels just to get there. And then the other one I'm missing is, I'm missing the Dark Wraith Covenant. And that one, what you have to do is you have to not place the Lord Vessel, and I think you have to kill the 4 kings without placing the Lord Vessel. I think that's the bit. And so, which means you have to kill the 4 kings first of the 4 that you need to get for the 4 big souls, which of course is not the order we did it in at all. But you can't place the Lord Vessel, and you have to kill the 4 kings. So it's kind of a pain because the Lord Vessel allows warping. So it's kind of a pain, but that's what you have to do to get the other snake guy to appear, and then you can join the Dark Wraith Covenant if you do. So it's kind of this whole setup. And so if I care to do it, I suppose I'm doing that in New Game Plus, because obviously the ship has sailed as far as this one. Anyway, so as you can see, like I said, I'm doing a lot of grinding. So the other thing, I found a lot of weapons and different gear in my travels. I found like several new rings. I believe I got this one. I got this for joining the Covenant, which I think this one it's just like related to PvP stuff. I think, but yeah, it's like there's like different summoning stuff. I think it's just like it's all like PvP stuff is really what it's for. So not actually useful for us. But let's see, stamina recovery speed. That's neato. I don't know how new that one is. But let's see. I'm trying to think what else I picked up that was new. I found the red Tearstone ring forever ago. I don't know if I actually showed you guys that. I got the Dusk Crown ring, I believe, but I think you guys saw that one. Ring of the Sun's Firstborn. Oh, I got the Wolf Ring. If you guys remember back in the garden, there was this cliff we couldn't reach. Well, I actually figured out how to get there. There's this little tiny pathway in the main area, and if you actually run all the way down that pathway, that you get the ring. It boosts poise. I think, to my knowledge, I believe poise boosts, like if you take a hit with your shield up or whatever, like. There might be some level of stagger, depending on how nasty the hit was. Well, I think poise boosts your ability to not stagger, I think. Anyway, I found the Hornet Ring forever ago. But yeah, as you can see, I found like some of that, and then I got a lot of new weapons and different like armors and things. I also figured out that if you go to the Kiln of the First Flame, a couple things. Firstly, it's an amazing place to grind, in case you're curious, because that's where I got a lot of the shards I needed, was actually Kiln of the First Flame, because the guys in there, especially when you have the really high discovery item chance, they drop shards pretty much every single time you kill them, and it's amazing. And in case you're curious, it is amazing. So there's actually only 5 of those like Black Knights in there, and they are not tough, because I have had, for one, lots of practice on killing them, and 2, their movesets are the same as all the other knights, and so they're very not hard, which is cool. But I also did some kind of naughty things, because I actually ran all the way to the end of the Kiln of the First Flame, because it's not a big area, and I ran up to the point where there's a fog door, and I think that fog door is where you fight Lord Gwyn. So I ran all the way up to that point, and there was a couple of little armor things, like little loose lights that I picked up while I was there. So there was some there was some light looting going on. So I looted all the items out of it already, so I am sorry about that. But anyway, as you can see, I got the raw longsword +5. I picked up lots and lots of copies of things because as I was killing knights over and over, grinding for shards, or as I was going... I went back to the Duke's Archives, by the way, because one of the rare weapons I needed was the Channeler's Staff, which is dropped from those magic channelers in the Duke's Archives. And I had to kill them over and over and over and over. Turns out now that I've practiced, it's actually not hard to kill them, fun fact. Anyway, I needed the Silver Knight, the straight sword. Silver Knight straight sword was one of the ones I needed, which of course, obviously, I got. I have lots of those. I'm trying to think what else I got that you guys didn't see. I found Patches at the Firelink Shrine because we obviously let him live, because I knew he became a shop, and I think we needed the shop to get weapons that I needed. So in the next playthrough, if I do New Game Plus, I can just kill him now if I wanted to. So that's nice. But anyway, I bought the Stone Greatsword from him, which was one of the things I needed. There was the Black Knight Greatsword, Dragon Greatsword. Obviously, we're carrying that one. Let's see. I was trying to see what else I picked up that you guys had seen. The Golem Axe, which I think that's a boss weapon. I think maybe not. There's the Crescent Axe. That one I know I picked up. Regular Great Axes. Black Knight Great Axe. That was one of the ones I had to grind for. There's the Divine Club, which was for a while the Occult Club. Smo's Hammer, I made that. That was one of the boss weapons. That one I improved, thinking it was going to be turned into something that it wasn't, and then I ended up abandoning it, so that's why it's only partially improved. There's the Channeler's Trident, which I grinded for. And I've killed enough guys for. Crystal Halberd, Silver Knight Spear. Let's see, I think you saw most of these. Titanite Catchpole, I'm not sure if you saw. Giant Halberd, not sure if you saw or not. I found a whip. Just like a straight-up whip. I tested it out. The moveset, its reach is very limited. If its reach was longer, I was wondering if I improved it, if it would be worth anything. But it's kind of cool on like an item collector's basis. Anyway, lots of bows. I found a sniper crossbow. It's, whatever. It's just another crossbow. Shrug. Trying to think what anything else I picked up that was new. There's a boss ring, a boss weapon. I made the crystal ring shield. So, it does fire a projectile. It doesn't do a whole lot as a regular shield because, of course, when you block with it, as you can see, its physical is 0. So it still hurts if you get blocked, but whatever. Great Shield of Artorias. That was one that I think I made that one. I think that's a boss weapon, like a boss shield. There's Fancy Sanctus, which I'm not sure if you guys saw or not. I know you guys saw that one. Let's see. Black Iron Great Shield. I think that was been in there forever. The Giant Shield I might be new. But I got all those. But as far as armor sets go, there's not as many new ones for those. There's like Elite Knight, Wanderers. There's my Thief stuff, Brigand, Leather, Sorcerer. There's Black Sorcerer, Tattered. Then there's the Priest set. There's the Black Iron armor that I found, Crystalline. There's, of course, the Crimson. There's the Witch stuff. There's the Gold Hemp stuff. And then there's the Black Cleric, Maiden, Dingy. Then there's the Eastern armor set, Shadow. There's the Hollow Warrior stuff. There's several sets of Baldur armor. Then there's Silver Knight set, Black Knight set. There's the Channeler armor, Painting Guardian. Then, of course, some random helms, Havel's armor, Mask of the Mother, of course, the Sack, the Sunlight Maggot, which is amazing to help you see. But yeah, so I did find several new armor sets. So yeah, as you can see, I got lots of stuff. It's kind of cray. So I figured out when you rest at the main bonfire there, at like the one at the Kiln of the First Flame, if you rest at that big fancy bonfire, you actually get 20 Estus, fun fact. So for most of it, I had 20 Estus. It was just in the last several areas where I was finishing up all the grinding that I was doing that I actually finally was in areas that was kind of tough and I had to heal. Because one of the things I needed to do, and this is very tragic, I had to run to Tomb of the Giants, and I had to really spend time there. Because if you guys recall, when we were there the first time, I jumped into this pit that was full of very giant skeletons that were very aggressive, and I died very quickly. Well, I had to go back there, because in that pit is actually, I think it's the Divine Ember, which you need to improve weapons, and I needed it, and I didn't have it. I thought I did. And so I had to run back down there, and I spent forever running around the stupid Tomb of the Giants, trying to figure out how to find it again. And so I kept getting hit because fighting those big old skeleton dog things that kind of act like dogs, but they look like just regular skeletons, and they're very big. Their moveset is really weird and very hard to figure out when your opening is to attack them, and so I got hit a lot. But as I was doing so many things, I also got enough points to level, and I think I'm 2 levels higher than you last saw, and now we have 39 endurance and vitality now, which is cool. As you can see, I'm currently in the Forest Hunter Covenant because I needed that. For one, when I discovered them, but also because when you join them, it opens up this other new character that's actually a shop, and then in that character will sell a weapon that you need, because there's another way to get that same weapon that I needed, but there was a complication. I don't remember what it was. It might have like only dropped from certain enemies, and like the ship had sailed, or like maybe you have to go to an area that I super hate. I don't really remember, But now we are lined up, so sorry about all that intro stuff. I know that was a lot of talking, but sorry about all that intro stuff. But anyway, so as you can tell, I did everything. So we're good to go. So pretty much now we can just, you know, however long it happens, we can knock out the rest of the game. And now off screen, I don't really have any more grinding to do because I've gotten every achievement I can that I was able to do, with the exceptions of the Miracle Gathering, Pyromancy Gathering, mostly because I feel like I've been really enjoying this, honestly, and I would not kind of be surprised if I actually tried to 100% it, or if nothing else, did other playthroughs, even if they weren't New Game Pluses, just to see what different builds are like a mage or like a pyromancer or like a strength build, that kind of thing. And so if I did do that, then I feel like it would make sense to care more about, like, if I was going to play as a pyromancer, it makes sense to care about gathering the pyromancer stuff then, you know what I mean? And so that's the reason I didn't worry about it. But off camera, I also made sure everything was lined up for the DLC for us. We're at the closest possible bonfire to it. I know right where it is and where to go. And I double checked that it was lined up the way it should be, and it is. And so that's the reason we're all the way over here. Now, I thought about going to, well, I think it's actually the wrong one. I think it's actually the other way. Anyway, but yeah, I thought about, I lost my train of thought because that kind of threw me off. I thought about going back to the Kiln of the First Flame and getting another set of 20 Estus. But bottom line is, I mean, part of it is I was lazy. I didn't want to go all the way back there. But the other part is like, I mean, technically it's finite, and like there's gonna be bonfires in these new areas, and I was like, you know, I was already at 10 and they're +4, and I have so much stuff, and I didn't feel like it was gonna be ultra necessary, or like, you know, it didn't seem like a massive deal, because like when you already have 10, like, I mean, 20 is nice, but like I can already, you know, reinforce things to like double kindle and stuff to make it 15, so it's like I already can jack it to 15. Now some bonfires don't seem to work, because there's several of them I tried to kindle again and it doesn't go up the way it should, so it doesn't seem to always work for some reason. Oh, look at that. My shield blocked almost all of that damage. Oh, I got greedy. I knew I didn't have time for that attack. I did it anyway, but I knew I didn't have time. Wow, these guys are like incredibly weak. As you can see, my item discovery chance is kind of bananas, even though I unequipped that ring. Although, actually, did I not unequip it? Oh, I did not. I thought about unequipping it, but I actually didn't. Okay, let's make sure there's nothing near me. Okay, there's only one I even see is that guy, so don't move, guy. I don't need this ring anymore. I'm kind of thinking, like, getting a different one, because, like, the other one I thought about was way up here. It was near that, but there we go. See, stamina recovery speed would be actually really nice. So maybe we'll try that for a while. If I feel like I'm getting, like, you know, just, like, crushed, and I really wish I had my ring that reduces physical attacks again, maybe we'll switch back out. Because I survived this long without that stamina being crazy. So, worst case scenario, we will do that. We're going to be a little slow because I don't have the ring is not equipped, you know. But, wow, that is really nice having that stamina go up so fast. Alright, maybe really quick, we will grab that ring. Okay, there we go. That'll just make it a little easier for us. So yeah, it's been very productive off camera. Yeah, it's been very productive off camera. I've been a busy boy, doing lots of stuff. But as you can see at the end there, so this is as far as I went. I just turned the corner because I knew it should be there, and obviously I saw that there was like a purple light over there now, that kind of thing. Once I saw that, I'm like, okay, we're good, and then I turned back around and left. So So if you're wondering, that's all I did, so fear not. Anyway, but yeah, very productive off camera. But yeah, I've done pretty much everything I can do in this playthrough, pretty much. With the exception of like I said, pyromancy, miracle gathering stuff. I could gather more of those than I have, but like I said, so, you know. Oh, Crown of Dusk. I think was this that lady that helped us? Oh, did I have more? Oh, I have steel leggings in my inventory. Oh, look at that. It's so fancy. It's so like overly fancy. I feel overdressed. Anyway, that's cool. That's more our speed, but that's neat. That's neat that we have it. Anyway, so yeah, but I've done pretty much everything I can do off camera. Like as far as like the achievement gathering stuff, I've done pretty much everything I can do. So you know, so that feels good. I mean, it was a lot of grinding, but you know, we did it, and I've been having a lot of fun. So I didn't even feel bad. But here we go. Actually hitting something new. I've been running around the same areas for so long. Well, that didn't look fun. Oh my god. Wow, that looked painful. Yikes. Sanctuary Garden. So, bonfire. Okay. Let's see. I don't know if there's any other benefits towards keeping my humanity really high. I'm still human, right? Yeah, I look pretty human. Yeah, definitely still human. I don't know if there's any benefits, but like I know that chaos weapons, they're more powerful if your stuff is plus 10. But yeah, I know that your stuff is more powerful if it's plus 10, and I don't know if Quaelag's Fury Sword counts as a chaos weapon. I would assume it is. I think it is. Maybe. So I don't know if it counts as a chaos weapon or not. Yeah, see, curved sword slash. But yeah. Well, see, it does say chaos demon, you know. Oh, there we go. See, spikes, shells, spikes, and a coating of chaos fire. There we go. See, power affected by wielder's humanity. See, there you go. So it is affected. Okay, so now that means I should try and keep my little stack of humanity at 10, because I think it's up till 10 it boosts chaos weapons. So, and so we will keep my little stack at 10 then. Neato. Now most of the time we'll be using my, you know, this stuff, but well actually I did need that. I need to drop off. Was there a weapon? I almost think there might have not been a weapon. I think what I'm actually going to drop off is the armor, because I think there was 2. There's that new set I just picked up, but I think there's the steel leggings as well. And Dark Hand I'm technically holding on to still, because it has really good anti-magic resist. And the Grass Crest shield I'm holding on to, because it makes, if I wanted to just go two-handed on my back, I could carry that sword on my back, and it would boost my stamina recovery. So if you're not going to use a shield, it's a great shield to have on you because it'll have a passive, very useful effect. Know what I mean? Okay. I'm going to go ahead and deposit those. And then the last thing that was in here was steel leggings. I will say this, though. I wish there was another way to do this. Like, it would, like, only show you the stuff that was whatever. They could, like, filter it. So it would, like, be like, here's the stuff that's in your bag or whatever. Just because for me it would be really nice to not have to, you know, scroll down, especially when you get far in the game and you have so many armors. Anyway. Okay, well, here goes nothing. A little bit scared to actually see a new area, you know. Oh, something else to keep in mind. So obviously I mentioned that I've seen Dark Souls Remastered played before, like I think twice all the way through. I didn't like sit down and watch it, but like it was on my other screen, and like, but like I mentioned before, the streamer that I watched play it was he was paid to play it, and he wasn't very interested. It's not his kind of game, and so he was kind of blowing through the game as more or less as fast as he could to get it over with because he didn't like it, and so he skipped I think all but one optional area pretty much. And so just keep in mind that anything that was optional was probably brand new. Like this DLC, definitely brand new. I've never even seen anything to do with this DLC. The only thing I've heard is that generally speaking, it seems to me that the Soulsborne games, the hardest bosses tends to be in the DLC. So that makes me a little bit nervous. But at the same time, I've always heard that Gravelord Nito is kind of tough, and I beat him almost first try. It was second try, but still. Wow, really? Already? Whew. Oh, I like blocked that. A little slow. Upside. I hit very hard. We're good. Was a really aggressive time to choose to drink that Estus. It's a very bold strategy. Oh no, poison. It's like so poison resistant, it's actually disgusting. Alright, let's just... Damn, he just knew he was almost dead, and he just had to ruin that first run for me. Oh, that was why. I was about to say, I really don't feel like that ring is working. Yeah, it's because I unequipped it to equip that other ring. No wonder. I was about to say, man, I wish my stamina would come back faster. Isn't that ring on? No, it was unequipped, which would explain why it wasn't working. Alright. I almost had it that try, so let's just, like... I absolutely had that. I just, like... But part of it was me. I got greedy, because I saw that he was almost dead, and I was like, oh, like, 1 or 2 hits and he's toast. And so I was just like, you know, like, let's throw caution to the wind just for a second. Like, let's, like, be a little less cautious, a little more offensive. And obviously what happened? Immediately died, because even against bosses that are not that tough. So that one was more my bad than his, to be honest. Alright, Haas. Come on, dude. 1 hit. Let's just leave. Give yourself an opening. 1 hit. Come on. Oh my god, it's agonizing to be so close and just can't land 1 more hit. One more hit. Like, he's like 1 hit away for like 15 minutes. He's been at 1 hit. Alright, come on, buddy. One hit. Just one. Ow. Oh, man, it's such torture to be so close for so long. Ow. Just one hit. Just one. Oh my god, finally. It's like so insulting to have him be so close to death for so long. It's just like, just die. Like, come on, man. Lord. Anyway, wow, that was sudden. Alright. Take one that for the poison. Well, that was something. Would have had him first try if I didn't get impatient. If I didn't get greedy. Please let me rest so we can get rid of that stupid-ass poison. Okay. So I think repairing my stuff for the start would be a good move. Alright. Vitality. Oh. Let's see here. I need a humanity. Oh, never mind. I'll need 2 humanities. Okay. First my hollowing. Lovely. Okay. Then kindle the bonfire. Lovely. Okay. That's better. Now, this is a lovely place, It's so pretty. I love it. You hear birds chirping. It's so nice. So different than what I'm used to. Oh.
Well, look at this one. From what faraway age hast thou come? Thy scent is very human indeed, but not intolerable. Ah, Princess Dusk's savior. Thine aura is precisely as she described. I thank thee deeply for rescuing Her Highness. But Princess Dusk is here no longer, snatched away by that horrifying primeval unit. And so I must ask, couldst thou once more play the savior?
Absolutely.
Thank you. I am Elizabeth, guardian of this sanctuary, something of a godmother to Princess Dusk. I shall assist thee to my utmost, for I am one with the sorceries of Orisia.
Oh.
Thou shalt see further on, an abyss was begat of the ancient beast, and threatens to swallow the whole of Orisia. Knight Artorias came to stop this, but such a hero has nary a murmur of dark. Without doubt he will be swallowed by the abyss, overcome by its utter blackness. Indeed, the abyss may be unstoppable. Still, I have faith that Princess Dusk may be rescued yet.
Alright. What do you got? Repair powder, gold pine resin, some magic stuff. That's cute. Lucille heavy catalyst. Okay.
May the flames guide thee.
Thank you. I'm sorry, I almost missed you. I was just distracted by how bright it was, and I looked to the left and realized, I'm like, is that mushroom moving? And sure enough, it's like the godmother mushroom. Which admittedly makes me feel much safer. Alright, this part of the forest, a little less, it's a little less warm feeling. It's a little spookier. I mean, like, it's still gorgeous. I still love the water and the trees and the birds. It's still nice. I'm just waiting for... Oh, I just realized there's a guy on the cliff right there. Also, does this look familiar to you? This is where you would... This kind of reminds me of the same area of, like, the forest, like the other part of the forest. You know? Dark Root Basin, but, like, when it's, like, still creepy. Maybe this was because, like, time travel is a thing in the Soulsborne kind of universe, so maybe this was like that. Maybe this is what Dark Root Basin used to be, you know? It's kind of a goofy looking thing, huh? It's kind of goofy looking. Okay. Well, if it's anything like Dark Root Basin from where I come from. Although it's easier, I already like this one more, it's less creepy. Oh, look at that. These guys still drop the anti-poison stuff. That's neato. That's cute. Oh, those crazy demon cats are over here in the Dark Root Basin. And I literally had to figure out another route around them to get to what they were guarding, which I did because beating them just did not feel possible. They just move so fast. Oh, there's something large. That's kind of spooky looking. Oh, I thought he was wielding a spade for a minute. I was like, is that a spade? Yeah, he may have gotten me, but I got the kill. So who's the real winner? Ow. There we go. Shield took it that time. Oh boy, you are tanky. See how fast I am with that now? Alright. Rude. Oh my god. Whoa! My lord. Alright. Oh, there we go. This kind of looks like where I came from. Alright, well, I still have 7 Estus left, so it's not like I'm, like, in danger of dying. I mean, I am in danger of dying because beating those guys is disgustingly difficult, but, you know what I mean. So, but if I rest, more guys are going to spawn, and... Well, you are determined. Alright, come on, then. You fork-using freak. He's just dead immediately. Upside, evading the big guys is not very hard. The little guys are actually faster than me, so by just running away, it's still kind of a challenge to evade them. But it looks like the big guys are actually still look like they're actively chasing me. They're just not fast enough to really take advantage of it. I kind of need him to get below me if he can manage it, but... I'm on wall. Wall was doing a really good job of pinning me in. I grabbed something, but never had a chance to look at it because I am always being pursued. Oh my god! Okay, that's unexpected. But I bet you won't land there again. Bet you won't do it again, coward. I've never met enemies so incredibly determined. Oh, it's one of those little creatures. Oh, also it's not a complete cliff here. Cute. Also, I was apparently determined enough to get it to warrant walking off. Apparently. Which looks like it might have broken my pursuer's line of sight, so probably worth it. What even is that weapon, can I just ask? Oh, it's shears. That's cute. It's like, oh, it's shears. That's adorable. I love... Keep to the theme, buddy. I like it. Let's see. I do want to figure out how to get over there, but not quite enough to walk off the cliff for it. I mean, it's like really low, though. I'm wondering if I could just jump it. Yup. Sure can. Rude. Rude. That's mean. It obviously did that because it's a blind spot. They knew you'd think, oh, cool, I did it. It's just a ramp. That's nice. That's mean. Alright, well, got my stuff back, which apparently actually also includes your humanity. which is super nice. Okay. Watch your footing. Super rude hole in the blind spot that they very much believed you wouldn't see, and they were very much right. Let's see. Is there another way up? No, which means you're probably gonna have to jump over that hole and hope you don't miss. Neat. I did it. Yeah, it's not that hard. Alright, well, I did find the Guardian leggings a second ago. So that's nice. Oh, just for a moment I thought he was still alive. I'm like, oh, are you, like, different than the other ones? Alright, let's see. Well, so far it's full of creepy enemies. Those stone guys are kind of a pain in the butt to fight. They're very tanky. These little guys not so bad, but just them mixed in with the stone guys makes it a little challenging. Alright, I see several things of loot over here. I'll kill the little guys, but the stone guys we're probably just going to run away from. Although, like, the stone guys aren't that bad with my plus 10 humanity. With the 10 humanity, it's not bad. Like, I feel like I really do good damage. Like, it's not that big of a deal. Ow. When he's not trying to nail me into the ground like a board. Yay. But the, yeah, the stone guys aren't that bad, and I feel like I do good damage and whatnot, but... Alright, well, I got all the loot on that thing that I saw. It's time to bounce. But yeah, without the plus 10 humanity, I feel like I don't do that. Even the Fury Sword is not very good. Not against them, it is good, you know what I mean. Alright. We got the obvious loot. Let's go. Ooh. Elizabeth's mushroom. Interesting. Oh, you think this is a good spot? Hope so. Okay, so it wasn't a weapon. I picked up something forever ago, but I didn't even get to see what it was. Guardian, 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 Guardian. Oh, I did actually have the full Guardian set. Just kind of looking for something that looks new. You think so? If I jump off, can I get back up? Or am I committed if I fall? No, I'm pretty much committed if I fall. That makes me a hell of a lot less tempted to try it. Yeah, what are the odds? What are the odds it's a really good thing? I finally got to this side. I'm not particularly interested in going to that side unless I can find an easy, cheesy, obvious way back. Alright. Alright, let's see if we can deal with the grass people first so I can have a second to look around. Okay. Well, this looks suspicious. Oh, really? It wasn't anything spooky. Is that what you're trying to tell me? It was just safe loot? My, the rarest kind. I do see somebody over there. Oh, they're like maintaining the garden and stuff. That's adorable. Oh, are you not hostile? Well, they'll probably be hostile when I grab this loot. Yep, called that one. My turn. Okay. Well, upside, at least I knew it and I called it, so that makes me feel better. Alright, stone guy. Are you guys guarding anything, like, useful or good? They are guarding something, though. Also, there's something over there. I think it's one of those bugs. Like the bugs that gives you like the titanite and stuff. Like one of the rare mining bugs, whatever they are. That actually might be the way to go. I think up there was just the dead end that I already looked at, so... That might be the way to go, then. Oh, there's actually 2 stone guys, in case you're curious. In case anyone's keeping track. It's actually 2 stone guys. Oh, and they're all pissed at me. Yeah, you better run, you little gnat. They're like, no, get down, Mr. President. There. The bug may have gotten away, but I got the last laugh. Aha, and I even made my way back around to get this. Ah, see, that's my soul. Ready, and his way cycle back around. Go! Wow. Dodging really is just not very effective against them. They're just really not impressed with your cute dodge skills. They think it's cute, and they think you're funny. That's a death. Yep. Really happy I found that and just to die. I'm very happy that happened, actually. Hell yeah. And my souls should have been here somewhere, but I no see them. There they are. I'll take that, thank you. While I'm here, while I was over on the other side, I saw this. Which is cute. Not a two-way kind of deal, though. Oy. Well, that's a very dark pit. Oh, okay. It's just another spot for another elevator. Got it. Alright, well maybe while we're in here, see if we can maybe survive, question mark. Okay. Sorry, just trying to take a second to appreciate not getting actively manhandled. Definitely not enough seconds taken to appreciate that. Alright, let's see. That kind of looks like a bonfire, maybe? Or like a non-hostile person, maybe? Ho ho ho! I know you. You're one of the armors I was looking up. It's really cool. It's like straight out of Bloodborne. I wanted to wear it, but like I looked it up and I was like, it's in the DLC. So then I looked up when to do the DLC, and then one one time suggested you could do it right after you unlock fast travel, like because that could be a good time. And then another one said that the bosses were so hard that doing it right before you defeat Gwyn is a good call or whatever. So obviously it just didn't seem like a really, very possible armor to go for, but you can get that armor and it's so cool looking. I love it.
Let me guess. Snatched by a shadowy limb and dragged off to the pines.
Yes?
Yes, of course. Exactly what happened to me. We are both strangers in this strange land. But at least now there are 2 of us.
Oh, what do you have? Blossoms, a whole bunch of stuff, homeward bone, humanity, cute, and then arrows. All right.
Did you happen across Knight Artorias, the legendary abyss walker from the old tales? Well, if you haven't, it's just as well. He's a colorless sort, if you ask me. So long.
Alright, I'm thinking maybe let's go ahead and use this one until we have a better idea of what's better or worse. Oh, we got to make sure to grab that. But I wanted to see... I assume this lets me, Oh, it opens up this elevator. Okay. That is convenient because that'll make getting back to this boss much, much easier. Cool. Alright, well. Later, dude. Later, guy. But yeah, that way at least I won't have to run through this whole freaking rigmarole again. Ooh, it's like this whole bottom area. I'm assuming that's not what you do next, right? You think I should go down this way first? Or should I... I'm assuming that's a boss fight. I mean, fog door, arena... That screams boss fight to me, but it makes me wonder what's this way. I would assume that like this is what's after you defeat the boss, like, and whatnot, but I do see there's stuff down here. Or at least some. I'm a little worried, though, that they'll be like, you know, whatever. Instant kill to teach him to wander off out of order. Oh, sorry. Thought I heard footsteps behind me. Anyway. A little worried I'm going to get KO'd because they'll be like, how dare you do things out of order? Gonna be honest, I didn't even see them. Alright, well, upside, they're not tough. They just really spooked me because I actually didn't see them at all. It was just like the ground suddenly moved for me. Oh, that's nice. Alright, well, maybe we will explore this little bottom area before we check out that boss, but at least the commute to the boss shouldn't be that bad because you just stick to the right wall and... yeah, you just, you know, stick to the right wall. And now with the elevator, it's not bad. So that's nice. Alright. Just looking around. Yeah, as you can no doubt tell. Aha! I have reach, idiot. Oh, it's like that reach versus flexibility kind of thing that Garrus was talking about. All right. Large dragon, got it. Large spooky dragon. Okay, like this is like a... okay, so that's probably where you fight the dragon or something. Which means we can dip, because yeah, I definitely feel like that the arena's first. That's probably where you go after or something. Or maybe it's like much later. You know, maybe it's like way later, I'm not sure, but yeah, that does not feel like what you're supposed to do next. Okay. So yeah, let's go ahead and work our way back up to the arena here, and we'll just see what happens. I think it's these lanterns that's making that little kind of cheery ringing noise. Gonna be honest, it's very soothing. I like it. It is very soothing. Big fan. Alright, sorry, I was just looking things up. Alright, let's double check. There's nothing super juicy to the left, but I don't expect it. Oh, it's like a more castle or like a town over there. Yeah, it probably is a dead end. I imagine you access anything else. Yeah. Alright. Cannot delay the inevitable. Also, I'm recording this on the night of the 4th of July, so if you hear pops, it's distant firework explosions. Obviously, there's nothing I can do about that. However, ideally, maybe my microphone won't even pick up the worst of it. We'll see. Okay. Here goes nothing. Uh-oh. Oh, God. Uh-oh. Oh, no. That's such a cool intro, though. He's gonna destroy me. He's gonna destroy me bad. Uh-oh. Oh, God. He threw his body at me. Good dodge by me. Thanks, me. I hit him. My reach is just not quite where I always believe it's gonna be, you know? Okay. Good roll directly backwards, so that way he crushes me anyway. Hell yeah. bitch. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna pass out. Oh my god. I did it. Don't mind me, I'm just having a minor conniption. Oh my god. Okay. I did it. Whew. Alright, sorry. I did the same strategy that I was using to beat the 4 kings back in the day. Back in the day was like several videos ago, I guess. I have my headphones plugged in to my computer, and I was listening to music. And I was just going through the motions, just throwing myself against him. And I believe the last 2 attempts, I think I've done this twice in this video. Well, I'm like literally shaking. The last 2 attempts were a new sitting, so it's actually the next day, in case you're wondering. Oh my god, dude, I'm like literally gonna pass out. Wow, we did it. All right, so he was tough. He was tough. It's just about learning his moveset, just like with any boss. The same rules apply. Yeah, so it's just about any boss, learn his moveset. You just, lots of rolling, and you have to, and for him, I feel like that Artorias was, I feel like, one of the best examples of do not panic. He looks really scary, and his moveset is weird, and it takes a second to read, and I died several times trying to read it. But what it boiled down to is you have to roll at the right moment, because panicking and like doing a wrong move because you're like, oh god, and then you panic roll too soon will get you killed, because he hits hard as a truck, and he's resistant to everything. Because as I think you probably would have seen, I tried using lightning, I tried switching to the Fury Sword, I tried different things to see if he was weak to anything I had, and it was worse. The best damage I had was with the Uchi Katana, so just regular straight damage. And so with him, even more so than other bosses, I feel like, it was just about you dodge correctly. Dodge correctly, you dodge at the right timing, and then don't get greedy. And that's the other thing. For him, like, it felt like for Artorias, it felt like it was so much more important than even normal. Don't panic, and then don't get greedy. If you get greedy, it's the same thing. You'll get killed. You just be patient, and if you learn his moveset, and you're not panicking, and you're rolling at the exact right times, then only go for the hit you know is safe. So if you only hit him 1 slash, then evade until you know there's another opening for another slash. And then that's it. And if you're doing that, then you'll win, because that's how I beat it the last couple times. Because the last couple times I didn't get greedy, and I started really watching his moves and everything, and I didn't get greedy. Especially this last successful attempt was when I was really being like, all right, however long it takes, because if I learn the window, it doesn't matter how what moves he does if I know how to dodge them, and if I do it at the right time. So, oh my god, though, wow, that guy was nasty tough. Okay, I think we're going to put this back for my Ring of the Evil Eye. I am going to miss that quicker stamina regen, but for regular enemies, it's not that big of a deal. But, oh my god, that guy was crazy. Enter the gazebo. Okay, I'm just going to give it a second here. Just don't mind me. Okay, so I think what we're going to do is I think I'm going to run back. Which actually, I think it's worth it, because I don't want to lose the souls. I'm holding a crazy amount of souls here. We're gonna head on back, and then we're gonna spend my souls, things like that. And then I need to grab something. Oh my goodness, dude. Wow. Well, let's go endurance to 40, and look at that, 40, 40, 40. That's nice. I'm like gonna pass out. Can't believe I beat Artorias. Oh my god.
Struggling, are we?
No.
If there's anything I can do, never hesitate to ask.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Grandma Mushroom.
May the flames guide thee.
And you too, my friend. All right. Okay. Oh my god. I just gotta take a second. Like, wow. It's like, it was just like the same thing. Cause so I think I don't know how much I'll show in the video, but so like, all of my first attempts at Knight Artorias, especially the ones where I get my ass kicked, that was all last night. and you might see it in the video because I rage quitted really fast. I dashboarded really quick, and I just closed the game, and I stopped the recording, and that was it. And I don't know how much of that you're gonna see, but because I don't know what's gonna be, you know, what you'll be able to notice in editing. But it was like the same old cycle, you know. Like last night, I'm like, he's so powerful, he's so tough. Like, how the hell am I ever gonna beat him? And then today, I just. Obviously, I mean, only did it, like, in today's attempts, that was, like, the third try of fighting him today. So I might have died to that guy, I don't know, 7, 8 times or something. But, like, considering he was a major boss and he's talked about as one of the more difficult ones, like, you know, like, he wasn't that bad. You know, there's the old familiar moron blowing up the street on his stupid bike again. Love it. Anywho, but it was the same old story because I had that same, you know, same thing of being like, oh, how the hell am I ever going to beat him? How am I going to do this? But then obviously today was like, I don't know, third try maybe, and then I just beat him, and that was it. So, you know, same old cycle. And really, I mean, really the only real battle, like the number one maybe the number one battle in Dark Souls is the mental one. Because whoops, sorry, I didn't mean to slash. Anyway, is actually the mental one because if you tell yourself, like, when you, like, see yourself getting mad, like, I mean, let me back up. The real battle is mental, because you gotta learn how to, I mean, and by you, I mean me. This is advice for me. This is my battle with Dark Souls. Is learning when I'm getting annoyed, like if I'm clearly being like, this sucks, like, you know, how am I gonna beat him? Like, then that's not the mindset I need to be in. And so the second I get there, I need to immediately stop playing. Like, because the video's not gonna be as good, obviously. So on a video basis, it's not gonna be good if I'm upset because I feel like, how the hell am I gonna do this? And, like, on a me basis, I'm not going to enjoy it. Like, but, like, going back in here this time, I actually enjoyed fighting Artorias. It wasn't that bad. Like, it's kind of cool, because he's, like, obviously person-sized. And so it feels so much different to, like, actually fight someone who's person-sized. You know? Like, when you're not fighting a monster, like, it feels like more of, like, a duel between two warriors kind of thing. Like, I don't know. It was kind of neat. Like, and so, but because today I was able to, like, you know, obviously get enjoyment out of it. And yesterday, like, the last night, I was just annoyed. It just felt like it was really tough, and I was really worried about my ability to do it, but obviously I did it. And so it's just one of those things that, like, really my battle with Dark Souls is when you get to that point of being like, how the hell am I going to do this? You need to just stop playing right then and just leave. Like, that's pretty much what happens. Also, what is happening over here? Hi.
You, is that not the soul of the man who fell on this spot? He was a dear friend. I wish to pay proper respect with that soul. Would you be willing to part with it?
Yeah.
Thank you. You are very kind. Please take this. I no longer need it.
Dark silver tracer, gold tracer.
May the Lord guide thee.
Thank you.
May the Lord guide thee.
And you too, my friend. Okay, tracer. Curved sword. Oh, it's a sword. Clean curved sword used by the Lord Blade Kyrian. I don't know how to pronounce that. One of Lord Gwyn's 4 knights. And brandishes her sword in a mesmerizing dance, etching the darkness with dire streaks of gold. That's cool. And then dark silver one. A silver dagger used by Lord's Blade Kyrian, 4 knights. This victim is first distracted by the dazzling streaks of the gold tracer, then stung by the vicious poison of this dagger. Interesting. Ooh, it's like a 2 move for like that. That's neat. Well, it's very mesmerizing. I see why. That's cool. Okay, then. Fascinating. I mean, they're really cool looking, but obviously, you know, we're very much committed to what we're using. But they're very cool looking. I feel like that was probably worth doing. I almost think I remember seeing that she disappears after this. So, yay or nay, she just bounces after this. Purple Coward's Crystal. Battle of Stoicism is only available online. What the frick is all this? Dual Ruins? Dual Dias? Team Dias? Win streak resets to 0 if player leaves the gazebo. Oh, it's like a PvP thing or whatever. That's weird, okay. It's like, I was like, it's just like arena for doing just doing like PvP stuff. I guess. Weird. Alright. Aha, I was about to say, this seems like a Dark Souls move. Soul of a hero. That's nice. Anyway, I mean, we can see what's up here, but like, I will absolutely run away if it's something we shouldn't be seeing yet. I hear noises. Or do you think it's the gardeners just like trimming the hedges? Maybe down below or whatever? Okay, so that's a dead end, so obviously it does just go in here. Oh, okay. Well, actually, that's actually good for me, because that means I'm not supposed to be here yet, so I am perfectly okay with that. So, in the last video, actually, I meant to mention this. So in the last video, I actually added lo-fi, because in parts of the video, and I muted it for any section of the game that we were in that had music on its own, because there's large sections of this place that are silent. Like Tomb of the Giants, completely quiet. Like there's no sound other than battle. And Demon Ruins, completely silent. No sounds except for battle. So when that happened, I added my lo-fi, and I added it really quiet, like just enough so it's just helps fill the white noise. But the other thing is because it wouldn't have been that bad. Like right now I don't have my fan on, but normally I have my little fan on just to make sure it's blowing on my hands or my feet or something. But the thing is, it's not quiet. I have two fans. My quiet one is pointed at my desk, pointed at my keyboard, and it's quiet enough that it can be on, and my mic can't pick it up. But my little one, my older one that's at my feet, it is much louder, and obviously the mic can pick that up because you can hear it in the video. And so the thing was I kept getting distracted in editing by the white noise of the fan going, because you can hear it in the recording, and I don't like that you can hear it. In the future, I have ideas of actually how I'm going to fix that and get rid of it and everything, so it's not going to be a problem forever. And eventually that will go away. But for now, the setup is what it is. So because that's kind of where we are with this, I was kind of hoping it would help kind of fill the silence of just rather than the white noise if I added the lo-fi to help it out a little bit. I don't know if I will do that for this one. I did honestly like it in the last one. Like I felt like it did help with the white noise thing, but some of these sections are just silent. Like, you know, like right now there's noise because these little lantern things make noise. But like when I'm just running down the stairs, there's no music going. Like, so I might do that again, and maybe going into Dark Souls 2 or 3 or other games, like, I might start doing that a little more depending on what happens. Also, there was a bonfire right here. What the hell is that noise? The frick is all that noise? Anyway, some guy's having a conniption. Anywho, but yeah, there was a bonfire right there, fun fact. It's alright, it was whatever, it's fine. I mean, I lit it, but I don't really want to... Well, I haven't killed anything, so resting on it doesn't matter. There we go. Now, if we die, we'll respawn right here. Alright, anyway. Alright, what the frick is this? Huh, this is one of those things that Artorias just KO'd. Oh, hang on. I don't know where this thing is. Okay. There's some wall somewhere in here that it will be... It's an illusionary wall, but it's only actually revealed by the sunlight maggot. So that's the reason we're carrying it right now. Okay. I was just double checking to make sure we're doing the right things and everything. Alright, so they're kind of spooky looking, and they make a crazy amount of noise, and they sound way scarier than they are. But I was about to say, is this a helmet? The head of an Ulasil resident whose humanity went wild after being devoured by the Dark of Manus, Father of the Abyss. The bloated head is fissured and cracks lined with innumerable tiny red eyeballs with a hard outside and mucus-filled inside. No sane person could ever wear it. Oh my god. It's like, what the hell is that? That's gross. Alright, I was like, really? I could actually put it on? That's disgusting. I know it's in here somewhere, like the wall, but I don't know where it is, and so maybe I should just wear this thing until I find it. Okay. Man, there's a lot of screaming in the distance. An alarming number of screaming. Hey guys. Whoa! Alright. It's kind of a spooky township, you know what I mean? It's kind of spooky. Take that, idiot. Do you think, Fury Sword would be better here? We can find out. I mean, better is maybe a stretch. So it's like, so with 10 humanity, keep in mind. Like, a regular attack was like 230 something? So we can do a quick little testaroo here. Huh. So just, oh, it's not cosmetic. It leads to something. Okay, so it's 260 with the Uchigatana regular attack. So we can test this with the Fury Sword against like a regular guy. Oh, weird. Oh, this is a way back. Okay, so if you can get to that soul probably from another way, then this is a shortcut to get back to where you were, I think. That's kind of what this makes me think of. Okay, yeah, this way, and then it was this way. Ooh, unless, hang on, is that blue thing? Yep. Sure is. Yup. I see that bug down there. Haha! What are this? Silver pendants. That's what I needed. I don't really care about the bug, to be honest. I feel like I'm pretty upgraded, and I feel like I'm as upgraded as I not quite could be, but like, because I could do better. But 250. Okay, so technically, even with the the Uchigatana is just way better, because even with the 10 humanity, this thing just does, the Fury Sword just does less. Even with 10 humanity. Yeah, see, 260. Our regular one is better. Alright, you creepy people. I take comfort knowing that they're not that hard to kill. Just in case that was scary. Okay. Okay. So now that we got everything that was down there, now we can go ahead and dip. Now we can move on. Alright. Just in case. Aha! Very good carving. What is this? Hang on, what was that? Very good carving. Head carved of archtrees of Go. In his imprisonment, Go imparts an emotion to each and every completed carving, which helps him achieve personal enlightenment. When a head is disturbed, it speaks, reflecting the emotion conferred to it. This head says, "Very good. Have another look. Does it not appear quite jovial?" Okay. Cool. Look at that. High five. Well done. Very good carving. Okie dokie. Like I said, they make a lot of noise, but it doesn't mean they're actually incredibly dangerous. Hey, you scrub. Oh, that wall saved your ass. It saved yo ass. Alright, let's just make sure. I mean, I could land on that rooftop, but I don't see anything over there, so. Ow. Alright, stop stun knocking me, please. That was freaking rude. Tried to roll the first time, second time I just couldn't do anything, so, you know. Okay. Just gotta be sure. Oh, gotta be honest, I was expecting to get swarmed. I was rapidly trying to kill him so I could turn my attention to the rest of the room, but there's not exactly a million of them. Oh, that's the second rubbish I have now. Now I have 2 rubbish. Okay, so there's Spooky Down, which might be the only option. Yeah, I do think that is the only option. So there's someone up top who is off his rocker. Ooh, there's a lot of them down here. Yoo-hoo, big summer blowout. Alright, come on then. Up the stairs. Only a few at a time, please. Oh, that little wall is saving his ass. Because I can't leave over the ledge, because that's what I was trying to do. In case you're wondering. Dokie. Some of them just seem like they just should be doorways, and so you kind of want to test it, you know? Guy up top is insane. Oh my god, I got like 1 health. Wow. There we go. In case you're wondering, their magic hurts a lot, which is why we're gonna go right for this guy's throat. Magic guy's really trying to shoot me, but he's having a hard time on account of there being several layers of wall between me and him. But boy, he still is upset about it, though. Is this a room you couldn't get to before? No, there's a body in there, so that means I've already been there. Maybe it's just a shortcut to get back, then? Let's say that seems a little more obvious to me. Yeah, I bet you thought you'd take me by surprise. To be honest, in kind of a backwards sort of way, because I always do that to... because I'm expecting a mimic, so when one appears, it surprises me. Because I'm like, oh, a mimic. Like, that's weird. Like, even though that's why I do that, is to test for mimics. And so, but then oddly when one is there, I'm surprised. Looking for the magic dude, so I can kill him. This feels like it, you know, is important. Oh. Oh, cute. That's nice. Okay. Oh, this is where that leads. Obviously we were, this is that door they were guarding. Oh, watertight night shard, that's nice. I'm a little wondering how to get up there. You better hope I never figure out how to get up there, you nerd. Boy, you better hope. There must be a way. Oh well, guess it's your lucky day. Because I don't know how to get to you, so I guess you get to live. Also, I also don't know how to get to that. Whoa. Oh, weird. Was this just like out there the whole time? Hang on. Was this like really obvious and I just missed it? Oh, yes. It sure was. Neat. Alright, well. That was worth running back a few feet for. Nice miss, idiot. Okay. Anyway. I don't think there's anything over here. Okay. Well, this is kind of the direction that was towards where I came from, and this one is like a newer kind of deal. Maybe we'll poke into this just a little bit this way. What are this? Oh, that the bonfire's right up there. Ah, it opened up that shortcut. That's convenient. Cool. Well, that'll make getting back here easier. To say the least. Alright then. Ignore the screaming of people in the distance. Hey, you nerds. Bad time to have the lock not work. Well, that was gross. Alright, anyway. Oh, green titanite, that's cute. Okay, sorry, my annoyance aside of not being able to find what I wanted. Also, hey, look at that. Anyway, my annoyance aside, we're moving on, we're making progress, it's totally fine. Now I want to check all of them. Okay, so, finally killed these guys with this onslaught of pain. So that's nice. Uh-oh. This probably isn't going to be nice. Oh. What the hell are you? What the hell is that? Alright, floppy arm. Let's freaking relax. I just want to see if it's better. 25 doesn't feel better. Oh yeah, not at all better. Not even a little better. I mean, he's tanky, but he's not as much scary as he is just weird. Ow. And he's tanky as fuck, boy. I just healed you, asshole. You know how much Estus that takes? A lot. Ooh, that was good. Well, now we know what to do. That would have been a good one. Must have, like, shaved his eyebrows. Ow. Still pancakes me, even though it's projected, and I saw it and planned for it. And that one, actually. Okay, just want to uncorner trap me, please? Okay, well, he was weird. Leather gauntlets, huh? Well, he was weird. Oddly difficult. He shouldn't have been. I don't know why I struggled to fight him, but whatever. Okay, what was he guarding, pray tell? Ooh. Elevator? The jump was not what I meant to do. It might surprise you to learn, but that's alright. That's spooky. Oh. That's nice. Okay, well, maybe let's do this. What be that noise, pray tell? Sounds like death is coming. Let's just rapidly get this bonfire kindled, please. Maybe it's just the spooky vibes of this place, huh? Okay, let's go ahead and start by repairing this. And then... I think we're headed to... Yeah, okay, perfect. This is exactly where I wanted to be. Perfect. Alright, so now, I think we picked up, I think it was called the Crest Key. I believe the Crest Key opens the door up here. The one that was locked, I think. I think that's true. Maybe. Possibly. Pig. Alright, we'll find out shortly. Hey. Oh, we're good. Hey, bud.
A visitor, have we? Thou must be the one who freed Artorias. That old friend he was. Thanks to thee, he left this world with honor intact. And here I am, retired and blind. Of little help to thee, I'm afraid.
Oh, purchase item. Ooh, homeward bone, actually. Wow, his are cheap. They're only like 300 a piece. Hello carving, thank you carving. Wow, they're almost free. Hey, I'll take these. Maybe they'll come in handy. You can buy shards and large Titanite shards from him. Wow. You can also buy arrows from him as well. Which I already had 8, surprisingly. Anyway, cool.
Dragons shall never be forgotten. We knights fought valiantly, but for every one of them, we lost 80 of our own. Exhilaration, pride, hatred, rage. The dragons teased out our dearest emotions. Thou will understand one day. With our twilight, old thoughts return in great waves of nostalgia.
Oh, interesting.
There's very little to be said. What good is a dog with no hairs to hunt? But I'm lucky to be alive, I suppose. Farewell, you. Lead thy life as thou seest fit.
Alright. Well, good talking to you, buddy. Okay. Now, according to the little area guide that I've been consulting, it looks like supposedly the next thing we're supposed to do is go to the canyon, where we saw that earlier. Go to the canyon. Hey man, really not feeling your help from last time.
But Mara, is the black dragon posing the duress?
Sure is. Yeah.
Yes, I thought as much. He's called Calamite. Ferocious dragon indeed. Even mighty Anna Londa dared not provoke his ire. I see little good coming from this, but thy intent is to persevere to the bitter end.
Yup.
Good, good. What is bravery without a dash of recklessness? I've taken a liking to thee, and I owe thee much for thy service to Artorias. Now, watch, and see how Goth hunts dragons.
Oh, it's Goff. Interesting. Oh my god, what a shot though. And he's blind.
Yes, a truer shot was never loosed. That bat will be grounded for a good spell. The rest is in thine hands. I await good tidings. Dragon slaying. Knighthood's highest calling.
Oh man, what a shot, dude. He's freaking blind too. And he like totally nailed it anyway. He just like, whatever, he fired by the I don't know, the beat of his heart or something. Heard the flap of the wings, or you know. That was awesome. That was so cool. My annoyance at getting killed by the dragon aside. That was so cool. And I did get all the loot that's in there too, so you know, the dragon may have killed me, but I got all the loot. So take that. Anyway. Man, what a good shot from that giant. That was an awesome cutscene. Big fan. That was so neat. Rest in peace, Artorias. Anyway, yeah, that was fantastic. All right, well maybe now we'll give this another shot, but maybe this time with a dragon that's not gonna fly away or light me on fire. Surprisingly, my shield is really good against fire. I'm not sure I knew that. Because it did really good against that. My shield would actually take most of it. It's just that, you know, that's a lot of fire and it's a lot to be blocking with a shield, you know? But yeah, my shield blocked most of it. So, you know. It was very cool, though. Ah, there we go. Now it's a fog door. Alright, there is but one more. Come on, boy. He was having a hard time getting pointed the right way. He was doing his best. Oh, this is gonna be so bad. Calamite? Are you in pain, you stupid lizard? Oh, there's a maggot on that cliffside. That's cute. Calamite. Ah. Here he comes, you big overgrown lizard. Wow. Whoa. Hang on, dude. My stamina takes 45 days to regen. Okay, this is not a good place to be. Hey! Alright, hang on. I gotta unpause my music. We did it. It wasn't that bad. I don't know why I fly right into bitch mode anytime anything gets remotely difficult recently, but, you know. Receive double damage, am I reading that right? A ring enchanted by the orange eye of Calamite, the bringer of calamity. Double damage received by its wearer. A useless ring befitting of no finger, best left unknown, or at least well hidden. Well, at least the game knows. Like, this ring is stupid, and I'm sorry. So, yeah. And, hey, that's true, man. Okay, well. Take that, Calamite. Or more like dead meat. Could you not talk? Like, alright, sorry. Alright, let's see here. Okay, we got those, Alright. Well, let's see. I think the first thing I saw was, I believe I heard that there was something behind... I don't know if it's this one, by the way. Oh, there we go. I almost think that there's... Someone said that I remember hearing that there's a slab. That looks like a chest, and I think that I would assume that's it. I put my shield up. And it's real! Heyo, Titanite slab. Alright, that's nice. Alright, I think I got the rest of the loot that was already down here, though. I think. So yeah, I think we're, actually, I think we can go ahead and just use the Homeward Bone. Let's see here. Homeward Bone. Well, there you go. Take that, Calamite. Okay, also, I meant to see, what were the caps on the, leveling? Because, like, we're at 40, 40, 40 now for all my stuff. So it looks like Vitality. So for now on, we're just dumping everything in Vitality, because it looks like Stamina stops increasing at 40 for Endurance. Your equip load will still go up, but your Stamina will not anymore. The soft cap for Vitality is 50. So for now, it's Vitality is the name of the game. Okay, and then... Ooh, look at that. I can get my Spider Shield to plus 15. Thanks to that slab. Then we're going to repair my stuff. Alright, nice. Alright. Okay. Now we have a little detour to make. It's, you probably saw me flapping around earlier with Chester and getting invaded and stuff. I was trying to get him to invade me. I couldn't totally tell you why. I wasn't positive if I had to have him have that happen to get his armor or what. And I know he doesn't sell anything good, so.
What now? You think this is all my fault? How very, very petty of you. Very petty indeed. You win. Please. Oh, please. Have mercy.
Give me that. Literally just killed him so I took his armor. Alright, anyway. There you go. That's what he gets for attacking me and invading me, even though I made myself human and I used a humanity just to bait it. Just to get him to show up, and I still did it. But he didn't sell anything good. I have all the moss in the known universe, so it's like, I certainly don't need that. And he sold Homeward Bones, but I think, maybe? No, actually, I think it was the giant that sold those, see? So he doesn't even have that. So he has nothing useful, but I wanted his armor. Because I wanted to see if it looks cool. Like, oh, it looks cool, my friend. Especially like that the evil grin going on. I'm wondering though, if I put this on. Ooh, I love that. That's the look right there. Because I love like the grin and everything, but it doesn't look like it covers up my hair and like otherwise I just look like a dude otherwise, like, because then you can't tell, you know. Okay. My only question though was like, how good is the armor though? So that's obviously at 12, and then that's 13 to 17. So it's just a complete decrease. It is heavier too, but Not that it matters because I'm actually wearing mine. So it's actually these ones that'll matter more. Wow, yeah, it's way... Now keep in mind that my armor is jacked, like my black leather stuff. It's also way heavier. Chester versus black leather. 1.8. Okay, those are actually lighter, but it's way better. Yeah, my stuff is incredibly better, and most of this stuff is heavier. But mostly I just wanted to see. But it looks amazing. Like, it looks really cool. But yeah, like, especially too, because like, we've carried forward this the whole playthrough. Like, you know, like, what, you telling me we're really gonna switch now? Anyway. I mean, the only thing we could do is see if we could improve it, but let's see. Yeah, see, that's what I was curious about. We could improve it, because it, like, maybe by the time it was fully upgraded, like, maybe it would be worth more. Wow, you actually improve it to 1? That doesn't even do anything. It stays the same. Anyway, so that was kind of, I was curious, but it does take Twinkling Titanite to get it upgraded, and I would have enough that I could upgrade it. Like, I mean, we could just spend it and just see. Because it's only 200, so... Alright, now I don't imagine it's even in the same ballpark, but did improving it help any? 32 to 49, so yeah, obviously it did get closer. You know, it's still way heavier, though. Yeah, you know, my stuff still beats the brakes off of it, but you know, but look, at least it's mine now. Okay, so we're actually kind of close to leveling here, so maybe let's actually use some of this stuff. I don't know how many of these I need, so let's just use like 4 of them. Alright. That was a little high, but not by a whole lot. It takes a lot for us to level, so that actually wasn't bad, so... Vitality. There we go. Nice. Alright, so now that that's done, let's see. Let me go ahead and... Oh, I know what I wanted to do. Let's go ahead and talk to the giant really quick to see if he has any thoughts. It's okay, man. Thoughts? I'm curious if he has any, like, dialogue now that we killed the dragon. Now that the dragon is toast. Hey, man. I killed the dragon. Thoughts?
Thou hast defeated Calamite? Wondrously played. Lord Gwyn's blessing upon thee. That beast will never take to the skies again.
Nice. Yeah, can I have one of those, please? I think that was it.
This great bow, I shan't need it, but no dragons to hunt. I know not if a human could even operate it. But here, thy need outweighs mine.
Oh, cool.
I suspect thou hast taken a gander at it, but the dark of the abyss, which swallowed poor Artorias, threatens to devour our entire land of Ulasil. It seems that this dire fate is unavoidable, but seduced by a dark serpent or no, they awoke that thing themselves and drove it mad. One's demise is always one's own making. Farewell, proud human. May every honor be bestowed upon thee.
Hey, thanks, buddy. Killing that dragon would not have been possible without you. Alright. Nice. Okay, so, there's that. So now I think let's go ahead and head back to the bonfire, and we will teleport, I suppose, to... maybe... Oh, yeah, maybe that bonfire that was in the dungeon. The one that was on the edge of that little abyss. I think that's where we're going next, I think. Okay. Rest there. Well. Here's the creepy hole. Creepy, creepy, creepy. Chasm of the Abyss. Oh, look at that. That's cute. Anyway. Okay. Don't worry about that. I hear footsteps behind me, but what are the odds he's fast enough to catch me? Oh, it's just one of these. Okay. That's not a big deal. Okay. Do not be deceived, don't worry. Look, it's the cat from the Forest Hunter Covenant. The one that I'm actually currently still a part of. It's kind of funny. Don't worry, I actually, in this case, I actually know where I'm going because I'm doing something specific. Doing something specific. All right. I like the kick. Alright. Well, not positive this is the way. I almost think I might have done the wrong thing. I'm trying to get the very edge of my range so I don't go inside them, because they hurt when you're in... They don't have an actual attack other than if you're inside them it hurts. So... Although they are guarding an item, so it's probably worth doing. Even if this isn't the total right way. Black Flame. Cute. Alright, anyway. I'm not positive that was the right thing. Let me back up just a hair. See if there's any other options up there. Because the cat was... Okay, yeah, so I think that we ran down this way, I think. Yeah, I actually think we were over here. Ah, there's the cat. There's the cat. Alright, well let me deal with these guys first. The range is just a hair more than you'd think. And so it throws me off, so I end up getting hurt a little bit. So, you have to strike just a hair before you think you would, you know? Obviously, yes, like it's clear I know exactly where I'm going, because there's no way I should have known that was there. Not otherwise. I mean, obviously the cat did appear right in front of it, but like, still. Getting humanity is nice. I've spent a lot of humanity recently, so it's kind of nice to get the stocks back up a little bit. Yeah, these guys are good for farming humanity. Ooh. Look, it's Sif, guys, from the forest. Cleansing Great Shield. Look at that, we saved Sif. That's cool. In case it isn't obvious, like story-wise, like this is we've traveled back in time, and so you know, a lot. You know, it's a precursor. You know what I mean? So, anyway. In case that wasn't obvious. Anyways. Alright, so that was about the extent of what I knew for sure, to be honest. So everything after this is just like a, I don't know. Alright, well, elevator. Curious to see where this leads. Wow. Ooh, this looks like a shortcut material. Where am I? Oh, cute. Okay, well then maybe we'll save at this bonfire. Because it's probably faster. I mean, it's a little bit of a walk, but that's not bad. I mean, it's completely free of enemies between me and getting back down there, so that's nice. So yeah, anyway. That's cool. We're just gonna go ahead and do that. Okay. Just so that way, if I die, I'll respawn there. But at least now I can access that shortcut, which is cool. But yeah, so that's the thing, is like, technically there is, like, if you don't kill Sif, and then if you save him right there, you still have to fight him, like, so if you had done the DLC earlier, you would still have to fight him, but there's a secret cutscene, and honestly, it just makes it more tragic, and, it doesn't help. You know, it just sort of makes it more tragic, which is sad. You still have to fight him, but apparently later he can, Sif can actually be a summon if you save him and all that jazz. But obviously, like I said, we already killed him, so doesn't help us any. But you know, technically speaking, I do appreciate that in principle. Yes, give me humanity. Alright. So from here on, I really have no idea where I'm going, because I knew right where that cat and Sif saving thing, but other than that, it's a complete mystery, so, you know. So off we go. Was there anything else down this way? Or was it just those guys? Were they just, like, protecting the one thing, you know? I was a little bit off there. Come on, you little jerk. A little bit off. As you can tell, they're not very difficult to kill. Luckily, I have the Ring of Evil Eye, so I'm getting health back as I kill them, so it balances out pretty good. For the off times I get hit, I have a way of gaining health again. They don't give almost any souls at all, as you can tell, but they do give humanity. And of course, when they're dead, they can't hurt you, so... Okay, I guess we'll go ahead and backtrack, because yeah, this little area looks like a dead end, looks like, so I would say the other way is probably the way to go, I would imagine. Ooh, item. Hi, magic boy. Humanity. Ah. Think they're guarding anything? It's worth finding out. Wait for it. I don't know if you guys are protecting anything, but I'm gonna find out. We cleared him. Well, I know he's protecting something. Help me, carving. Interesting. I have a lot of those little carvings now. Okay. Anyone see a ledge? That's technically a ledge. Oh my lord, I almost missed. It's alright, it all balances out. Okay, so I think we're back at this dead end pit because I recognize this. Having the that bug would have been useful. Maybe I shouldn't have put that back. It'd be nice right about now. Although it's not like dark enough that you can't see or anything. Okay, now we're back here, which is good. We went everything over that way, so I suppose this way must be this way now. Must be this way. Okay, so there's someplace over there. Ooh. Twin Humanities, that's nice. I won't ever turn it down. Okay, fog door. This looks like a special way. A little crowded. Oh, no way. Huh. Ooh, white Titanite slab. Fancy. I technically needed 2 of those to improve my armor, technically. Or it might not have been white Titanite. It might have been regular Titanite. There's a delay there. She didn't react as quickly as I feel like she should have. I don't know why. I clicked it and she just like didn't move. It's just like, my friend? Okay, Soul of a Hero, that's nice. Okay. Alright, well. I don't totally know how this works. Weird. Trippy, okay. Maybe we'll just try my normal boss setup. I was hesitating because I was kind of hoping it would balance out, but... Okay. Let's see what this is all about. I'm like, oh, not again. Oh, God. Doesn't look very good, does it? Okay, don't get caught on that. That hurts. Still got me with it. Very long attack. Very long. Ow. Yes! Yes! Suck it, Manus. Solo Manus. Take that, nerd. Oh, wait, I forgot to show you guys. Hang on. Thank you. Okay, really quick. I got a whole bunch of new things I found over my adventures. Hang on. Where's, what can we do? This one for, like, yeah? What about it, bitch? Which is always a good one. But some of my new ones is shrug, like, nah. Or maybe like a very formal prostration. Like, praise the sun. It's like just a super deep bow. There's also, you know, obviously the my lady. But then there's more of like a super proper bow. Like a super formal bow. But then another new one was like oh god. It's another new one. And then I think this is another old one. Woo! Oh, it's so good, man. We did it. Hey, look, also, it's dusk. There she is, man. Don't worry, Dusk. I killed him. He will not trouble you again, my friend. Okay, we can go ahead and drop that. And we can go ahead and ditch this in favor of the Evil Eye Ring. Okay. Well, there you go, kids. It was scary, very scary, but we did it. But we did it, baby. All right. Yeah. Okay. Well. Technically. We all should know what's next, technically. Let's see. We can level up. Vitality. Okay, well. There's nothing forward anymore. So let's use everything else we got. Okay. And then there's this one. And then we got 4 of those. Now that's the last of it. There we go. And now for another level. Okay, then we also got to repair. Okay, and then I don't think there's anything else. Oh, right, technically. And then, yeah, we just got those. Okay. Alright, well. Oh, dang it. I wanted to talk to the mushroom lady. Okay, hang on, it's fine. As soon as we land here, we'll teleport back out. We'll go to the garden. Luckily, there's the one that's right beside her, so we will talk to her. I wanted to talk to her and see what she thought. I think it's Sanctuary. I think Sanctuary is the one. Yeah, so apparently, like, I guess a fair amount of people, like, do the DLC much earlier. They don't wait until it's this late, you know? Like, I obviously did it at the very, very, you know, very last thing, but it looks like a lot of people do it earlier because, like, especially, too, like, you would get this armor and stuff a lot faster, but this DLC would be even harder if you didn't have all my good stuff.
I have awaited thee. Thou hast rescued Princess Dusk and rid us of that terrible primeval human, even halting the spread of the abyss. I salute the grandeur of thine enterprise. Please allow me to express my gratitude. I thank thee, as do we all.
Elizabeth's mushroom, thank you.
I will remember thee, but I will keep thy story to myself. This is the best way, for thou art come from a time far ahead. No one will sing thy praises, but yet thy greatness shall live on, for it shall be my purpose to remember all thou hast done for us.
All right.
May the flames guide thee.
And you too. Okay, let's see. Other last thing I think we should do really quick. I think it should be under Township. So let's go talk to our giant friend one more time. See if he has any little tidbits to share. Yeah, like this episode, like for me, I'm at like 3 hours right now. For you guys, it is not that. Yeah, for you guys, I mean, like, by the time I like cut out all of the footage of like me, like I cut out all the dead air, it's gonna be a very different kind of video. It's gonna be much, much shorter. So for me, it's 3 hours. For you guys, definitely not. So, you know. Anyway, but let's talk to the giant guy. I'm trying to think if there's anything else we should do. But yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else we should do. Like, should we talk to Andre? I'd be surprised if he had anything.
Thou comest again, legend of humans. It is always an honor to speak with thee.
Oh, legend of humans, this guy. Oh, hang on. I didn't actually,
It is all. Now, do not mistake my words. I cherish my work. Wood carving is a nuanced art. I would have much to talk about with that blacksmith. In truth, how is the old chap, I wonder? Still hammering away, I should hope.
okay.
Farewell, me every.
Okay, so yeah, he did not have anything super special there. Okay. So now, I know our stuff's as improved as it could be. So, as much as we could get it anyway, so I think we're all done with that. So yeah, I suppose, we can go ahead and try our run at finishing this bad boy. Can you believe it? Could this be the finale? It depends on how bad Lord Gwyn absolutely crushes my ass. Guess it would depend on how bad Lord Gwyn absolutely beats my ass. Time will tell. Upside, at least I don't have to worry about any kind of special random ass item. So that's kind of neat. Okay. Right, so we have things to drop off, because like I got that giant bow from the dude. Oh yeah, we also got the cleansing great shield. Drop that off, and crest shield plus 5. That's the anti-magic one. We'll hold on to that for now. Grass crest was stamina for two-handed. Let's see here. Ah, there we go. Drop off that bow. Okay, now let's go ahead and take a peek. Am I as low as I should be? Yes. Okay. Just gonna make sure my armors are empty. Okay. Okay, right, whoops. Didn't actually mean to do that quite that again. You would think the Firekeeper lady would have anything different? I mean, I'd be surprised, right? Like, gotta be surprised.
Ramt has told me of you. That you have agreed to link the fire.
That's not what I said.
I thank you sincerely. Finally, the curse of the undead will be lifted. And I can die human. I am powerless, but I will do all that I can. Please, save us all. Please.
No one tell her that I'm not gonna link it. Alright, no one tell her. It's funny too, the Fromm is like, totally! She's absolutely gonna do it! I was like, yeah, totally. Hey, you're actually awake for once, that's different.
I am pleased to visit.
Okay, warp.
Very well. Then stay.
Take me there. Just does not look pleasant. Does not look pleasant. I bet you it's all gooey in there. It's all gooey. Alright. Okay. Sorry, I'm just looking at all the notifications on my phone, making sure none of it's actually important. And the answer is no. Okay. Right. Well, do this so I can get 20 Estus, which is neato. I think I'm undead, right? Yeah. Just for the aesthetics. Really quick. You can't, like, reverse hollowing, but I can't, like, I was about to say, you can't, like, kindle it. This is the first flame. Like, that wouldn't even make sense. But, Soul of Manus, Father of the Abyss. Okay, we're back. Sorry, I was just double checking that I didn't need this, and the answer is no, you don't, because it does make a boss weapon, but it doesn't count towards my achievement, and it's a catalyst, so obviously that does not help us. Okay. So yeah, it does make, you know, can make things, but you don't actually need it. Because for the achievement, it doesn't include DLC stuff. So like any kind of thing you get in the achievement, or in the DLC, it's not going to count. Anyway, so welcome to the Kiln of the First Flame, as we're about to go down here. So I have been here a lot, because this is a great place to grind, but probably the best place to grind for different chunks and things, because there is like 4 or 5 nights along the way. These nights, they're not difficult. Well, they drop chunks, and especially if you have like high discovery and stuff, they can drop a lot, and it's really neato. So anyway, so yeah, they can drop quite a bit of good stuff. Keep expecting more than a 1 combo. Rude. Got him. Anyway, but yeah, so they give you 2,000 souls a punch, first of all. Second of all, even as you can see right there, they give you Titanite and stuff. And so I've been here a lot. Now, I actually ran all the way to the fog door before. I mentioned that before. So there was like 1 or 2 little random pieces of loot lying around. I got all that stuff already. So I think this guy like YOLO charges you and overhead swings that thing is usually his first move, but looks like he's already not doing that, surprisingly. Sorry, pal, I'm way faster than you. Way faster than you. Black Knight Greatsword, I already have that, but thank you. Good looking out, but I'm all set. I already got it. Anyway, but yeah, it's a good place to grind. So I've already been all the way to the end, so this is not new for me, but for you guys, it would be, as far as this playthrough is concerned, it'll be new. So yeah, as you can see, it's like super cool looking. You have to watch out though, because like there's a weird gap. Yeah, there we go. I almost fell off that like 2 or 3 times. Anyway, so there's these walkways. There's not a lot of them. They look like they're expansive, like there's a lot of it, but there's really not. There's only a couple of very little side paths you can take that are very short, and then they just lead to more loot. Like this way leads to loot normally, but obviously I already got it, like I said. Really would prefer not to be spending my Estus before I even get to him. But, you know. So yeah, that body hanging over the ledge right there, you can see him, just barely. That guy was carrying loot. I think he might have been carrying an armor set or something. Possibly. Huh. Haha, Solaire. Yeah, man, I say let's do it. I haven't used an actual summon, and we used Solaire once, and it didn't go well because Solaire just got dumpstered by a freaking centipede demon, so we didn't even get to really enjoy him at all. Yes, praise the sun. There he is. All right, brother, are you ready? Me and you, pal. Well, this is cool. Me and Solaire conquering the world. Yeah, this is awesome, man. Alright, nerd. Let me help you, buddy. Whoa. What was that? What was that attack? Some sort of ranged ability, like ranged spear looking thing. Alright, pal. Even on my own, I got a backstab. Oh, this is such bullying, dude. Solaire just hits him once, gets aggro. Blue Titanite chunk. Anyway, did that guy give me 20? I almost thought he'd give me 20,000 souls for a second. I'm like, 20,000? All right. Anyway. Okay. Can't believe it's finally here. Anyway, I do know one thing though. We can switch this for the that instead, because then it's this is my usual boss setup, because you're not gonna need that little you know, regen like health for little kills thing if you're fighting a boss. So that's so I usually ditch it. All right. Oh God. Oh, Solaire being a funny guy. Oh! Oh my God, dude. Well, he was easy. Gotta be honest, after fighting him, even if I could have dumpstered that guy alone, let alone anything else. Well, Solaire, thanks, buddy. I can't emo. I can't emo. There we go. I was about to say, that's what I was trying to do. Look at that. Woo! Gonna be honest, I would have dumpstered that guy even without Solaire's help. Yeah! You like that? That was awesome. Anyway, yeah, I would have dumpstered that guy even without his help. But it was still cool. It was still so cinematic, though, like, having him with me. Like, I don't feel bad about using him, because I didn't really use a summon all game long. I summoned Solaire once for the Centipede Demon, and that it was completely unnecessary. I mean, he didn't do anything. But obviously this one, he was really useful for drawing aggro. But I feel like even if I fought, I feel like I could have dumpstered Gywn on my own, even without Solaire's help. The DLC stuff was so much harder that, like, gonna be honest, that even fighting the like Gywn was nothing. Anyway, I just want to double check to grab the ending I want here, and I'm just going to be real careful about not screwing it up, so give me just a second. Okay. So in case for context, in the middle of this arena now, I can't totally see. I imagine maybe it's the big thing in the center, maybe it's over there. Anyway, somewhere in the center-ish of this arena, there is a bonfire. If you light that bonfire, there is one ending. That ending is the Link the Flame ending, more or less. I don't remember its exact name, but you know, you get that one for obviously linking the flame. So basically, your character sacrifices yourself to power this flame, the first flame, the one that we've been dumping the Lord's souls into. You power it up basically, or maybe it's one that's actually in here, but whatever. It might be a flame that's in here, but basically you light it up and you use your now very powerful soul to fuel it on, to keep the Age of Fire going. And the Age of Dark, which is the Age of Humans, was already supposed to happen, but Gywn forever ago in the lore tried lots of things, but eventually, last resort, sacrificed himself to keep the Age of Fire going, which is the Age of Gods, which was his age. And he wanted, in my opinion, it seems like he was trying to hold on to power, is kind of my belief. And I feel like the natural course of things was for the Age of Dark to come in, and he didn't want that. And so that's what a lot of the basic lore, at least the start of it. So this ending means: do you light the bonfire, your character sacrifices themselves, and you light this thing? Do you keep this age alive, or do you walk away? Because your other option is don't light it and you walk out of the arena, and it gives you the other ending, which is the Dark Lord ending. So your character becomes the Dark Lord, which is, you know, the Lord of the Dark Age, of the Age of Humans, and you do your best to break the, you know, to restore the cycle to where it should be. And I will tell you which ending we're doing. Bye. There we are, dude. So happy I made myself human.
Bless thy safe return. Let Garth and Flampt serve your highness. We are here to serve your highness. Let true dark be cast upon the world.
Let's go. Let's go. Dark Souls Remastered. There it is, baby. Dark Lord. Reach the Dark Lord ending. Oh, that's a lame art. Oh man. Ladies and gentlemen, we did it. Listen to this sweet music. My god. So cool. I just love it. It's so atmospheric. We did it. We did it. I have beaten Dark Souls. That's awesome. Like, yeah. I did it. I can't believe it. It's over. Like, I beat Dark Souls. I can't believe it. Wow. What a cool game. What a cool game. What a great game. It's so awesome. I had so much fun with this playthrough. Yeah, I mean, it didn't take... What's really funny is that, like, it didn't take very long. Like, we didn't start this playthrough, like, you know, for, like, whatever, months ago or anything. Like, it's kind of in line with a lot of games, like, whatever, 12, 13 parts, more or less. A lot of my playthroughs over the years, just the way it worked out, end up taking about that long. And this one was right in line, just, you know, whatever, 14 parts or whatever this is. And, yeah, wow. That's incredible. That is crazy. And we did it. We did it. It's over. I have beaten Dark Souls. So, I don't know if I'm gonna, like, I mean, this is like a landmark. This is literally a bucket list item for me, is to say I beat Dark Souls. And I did. So, I'm thinking I would love to get, like, a t-shirt to see if I could find, like, a I beat Dark Souls t-shirt or something. My other option is to wait and then, like, get... like maybe get one t-shirt, like see if I could find one or have one made and list all of the Dark Souls games. Like maybe it's the reward for beating all of them. Like I beat Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3, you know, Demon Souls, Bloodborne, like, you know, list all of them. Like, but I don't know, there is something like, I don't know, like I feel like once you beat one of them, I feel like the other ones like are much more attainable, and I feel like that so many gamers obviously try and start to beat one of these games, like, you know, like whether it's Elden Ring or whether it's Dark Souls. Like I feel like a lot of gamers start these games, but I feel like a lot of them don't finish them. Compared to the audience that starts them, I feel like the audience that finishes them is much smaller. And so I don't know. I mean, if that's a feel good moment, man. Like I beat Dark Souls. Like it's just that's incredible. That's crazy. That's one of those things that it's literally a bucket list item for me. And I did it. Yeah, it was a great game, but it does get the ball rolling on. It gets my, you know, gets the ideas flowing for me about like what else I could do. Like because I think that like some part of me does wonder if I would want to try and 100% it. You know, some part of me wonders if I would want to 100% it, because like, you know, do I want to continue going and try, or like what do other builds feel like going a strength build, or even going another dex build but just choosing different armor and different weapons, or, you know, like what if I went two-handed instead of using a shield all the time, like, or what if it's like to be an actual full-blown pyromancer, or you know, or like a mage kind of thing going on, you know what I mean? Like it does make me wonder what other builds feel like, you know. But it was so cool. It was so cool. I'm thinking that for us, as far as the channel goes, I'm thinking I will probably go right into Dark Souls 2. I imagine. I think it's more likely than not that I will go right into Dark Souls 2. Yeah, I think that is by far the most likely thing, rather than like any kind of season 2 or anything else, or, you know, of course, or the other option would be to just play something different, to just not do a Dark Souls. But I'm kind of thinking that I at this particular moment, I'm thinking that it's probably the most likely that I will just be going right into Dark Souls 2. Which of course I do have the fancy edition with all the DLCs and stuff. Now that one's going to be a lot more blind because I haven't seen that one played a whole bunch. Like I've seen this one played through twice by the same guy, but still. That one I haven't seen. I mean, I've seen I was starting to watch one playthrough of this like commentary-less playthrough, but to be honest, it was on my other screen and I wasn't really paying attention, so I haven't gleaned a whole lot from it. So, you know, but wow, like that's just so crazy, dude, that like I did it. I beat Dark Souls, you know, like that's so awesome. That's so awesome. And there you go. It goes right into New Game Plus. And, wouldn't that be funny if, like, last second I just start over?
The dark sign brands the undead.
Without telling you guys that we just launch right into New Game Plus and just continue going.
And in this land, The undead are corralled and led to the north. Where they are locked away to await the end of the world.
Oh, you keep your stuff? Oh my god, you keep your stuff? Also, I still have the souls. I have the Uchigatana and the spider shield. That's incredible. Like, it's literally like the same. I don't know. I didn't know how it worked, and I was like really unsure. But you keep everything. Like all of my stuff is the same. Wow. That is not what I expected to happen. That's incredible. That's awesome. So, okay, well, if I did want to go back through this game, that's going to make it a hell of a lot easier. Especially, too, because, like, let me glance at our stats. But, yeah, my stats are the same, too, which makes sense. Wow. Okay, well, then maybe let's, you and me together, let's get me to a bonfire in case I want to continue doing this. Just so it'll be, you know, it'll be set up better. That's so incredible. I'm like so beside myself right now. You know, like I just can't believe. Like, I mean, like I was curious because, I mean, this is kind of interesting because, like, for me, this could mean that I could switch armors. Like, I could go a different armor set or a different moves, or like go into different weapons, like whatever, like a great scythe, or you know, I could go into something different. You know, and so it's very interesting for me. There we go. This way. That's awesome because yeah, for me that could make this a lot more interesting, you know. Okay. There you go. Wow, and so yeah, it's all the same stuff. You get like access to the bottomless box. Yeah, I still have all of my stuff, as you can see. I still have all of the stuff. The bloated heads, the sunlight maggot, yeah, everything. The Havel's armor, which means if I wanted to grab that guy's armor, Chester's armor, and then improve the crap out of it, and then wear that, like with a different setup, I actually could. Wow, that. Yeah, see, I could grab all that, but yeah, it's exactly as I left it, and they even have, you know, that is incredible. Wow. Okay, well in this case, I actually can't level up, so I'm actually stuck with my 98,000 souls. Anyway, so yeah, that is it for this one. This is the finale. That is super, super cool. I don't know when exactly you'll be seeing this. As far as when I'll get this one uploaded, I'm not sure. But you know, time will tell. But other than that, so yeah, I think it's very likely that we'll go into Dark Souls 2. I might, just for fun now, start doing this and start working on, you know, start working on this if I felt so inclined. Yeah, so this might be what I work on, because it would be cool to say I 100%ed it, you know, like it would be pretty neato. But, you know, yeah, we reached the Dark Lord ending, which is super cool. I can't believe we actually did it. I actually beat Dark Souls. That is awesome. So, yeah, I might do this on the side for fun and continue doing this, because I am curious to see what New Game Plus feels like. I'm also willing to bet this game is going to seem a hell of a lot easier. Like, I'm just going to feel like I'm going to be cruising, you know? And so I'm going to be looking up, I don't know, like, I am really tempted to, like, try and work on achievements on the side just for fun. And yeah, and I think I might be working on that on the side, you know, just for me. But for the channel, I'm thinking that we are probably going to go into Dark Souls 2, and as a unit, we'll have to see what that's like, because like I said, way less familiar with that one, and I'm not sure what that even barely even almost looks like. So I'm really curious, and I don't know what our build is going to be, not quite, and that kind of thing. But we'll be figuring that out together. But yeah, that's so insane. I can't believe I beat Dark Souls. That is just mind-blowing to me. So, super, super cool. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys are looking forward to more Soulsborne games, as we will be, no doubt, going into Dark Souls 2 together very soon. And, of course, as for my main playthrough, Warhammer will be continuing. I've been having a lot of fun with that, and so that'll just be, you know, keep on trucking. Anyway, that is going to call it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the content today, and we will talk to you guys later.